or welcome if you're new. If you are new, hello and welcome. My name is Nikki and I'm so glad to have you here. Today I have for you all another What's for Dinner. And if you've been around for a while, you know it's been forever since I posted anything. And I'm back with another What's for Dinner. I filmed a cute little intro of pretty much me and my dog. But anyways, I do have a new intro. I hope y'all like it. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And from now on, I'm going to try to put more effort into my videos, try to make them better. And yeah, that's sort of why I quit making them, because I wasn't happy with them. I just felt like they weren't good and I was getting irritated. So I just took a break, cleared my mind, and now I'm excited to start making them again. And I hope that you all enjoy them. So let's go ahead and hop right on in. Tonight I'm making a turkey casserole, and it's pretty much the same thing as my chicken casserole, but I'm using turkey instead, and I'm just using turkey left over from Christmas. And I'm going to be using some of this classic stuffing mix, a box of stovetop in the chicken flavor. I thought I had turkey, but chicken's all I had, so that's what I'll be using. Some chicken broth, a can of cream of chicken, and a can of cream of mushroom. I have sprayed my 9x13 dish with some cooking spray, and now I'm just going to go ahead and chunk the turkey up in the bottom of it. And you could shred this with the mixer if you wanted to make it a little easier. I just decided to do it by hand. And I also want to mention that I have the oven preheating to 350 degrees. Now I'm just going to mix together the can of cream of chicken and the can of cream of mushroom with 1 can of milk. I'm just going to pour that mixture over top of the turkey. Now for the topping, I'm just going to mix together the box of stovetop and the classic stuffing mix and 1 whole box of chicken broth. It takes more chicken broth than you would think. You do not want this to be too dry. You want it to be good and moist. Now I'm just going to pour that on top. Then I'm going to pop it in the oven for 30 minutes. I want it to be good and brown on top and bubbly around the edges. I'm going to do a can of sliced carrots for one of the sides, and I'm also going to make some mac and cheese. I've got the water right here going. I'm going to get it boiling, and then I'll dump in the mac and cheese. And now for the carrots, I'm just going to add in about a tablespoon of butter and I don't know, maybe like 2 tablespoons of sugar. I didn't add a whole lot of sugar. I'm just going to boil this for 12 minutes like it says on the back of the box. And I am using the Velveeta brand. This is our favorite brand of mac and cheese. I did add 1 more can of carrots because I wanted to make sure we had enough to eat leftovers the next day. Here it is once I got it out of the oven. I have drained off the water and now I'm just going to add in the cheese and some milk. Look at that mess I've made. I had cheese all over my knuckles. I decided I wanted to add in some mozzarella cheese. I had just shredded up some fresh mozzarella cheese earlier that day, so I wanted to add some in. And it did not shred very well. It sort of like chunked up on me, but that's okay. It still tasted delicious. And this is what our plates look like once it was all done. On this night, I'm doing a pork roast in the crock pot, and I'm going to shred it up, and then we're going to serve it over a baked potato. And you guys, this was my favorite meal I did this week. It was so, so good. If you all try any of these meals out of this What's for Dinner, try this on top of the baked potato. It was absolutely amazing. But anyways, I have added in 2 cups of water in the bottom of the crock pot. I have seasoned it with some salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and now I'm going to add some of this ghost pepper rub. And I ended up cooking this on high for about 5 hours. I'm making the baked potatoes in the pressure cooker, but I'm pretty sure you can follow these same instructions and cook them in the Instant Pot. I have added in a cup of water in the bottom of the pressure cooker, put the rack in, washed the potatoes, poked holes in them, drizzled olive oil over them, and now I'm just adding some of the ghost pepper rub on top of that. Now I'm just turning the pressure all the way up to 70. I'm going to let them cook for the amount of time that takes and then let them naturally release for about 20 minutes. Now I'm checking to see if it's done, and it is. So I will drain off this juice and then I will come back and shred the meat up. Here it is, and I had some butter, sour cream, the meat, barbecue sauce, and some salt, and this was so good. Tonight we are doing meatball subs, and I've got the meatballs in this electric skillet. That's how I'm going to cook them. I'm going to add in this container of ragu sauce, and then I'm going to add in some hot sauce. Now I'm going to add in this hot sauce, and I put in about 4 ounces. I didn't show you that because I was doing it one-handed, holding the camera with the other hand, and it was getting real shaky. Now I'm going to cook them on about 200 for about 2.5 hours. For my side, I'm doing sweet potato fries. So I'm just going to peel up 2 sweet potatoes and cut them up. People say that sweet potatoes are really hard to peel, but I use a potato peeler and I don't have any problem with them. I know a lot of people say they can't use a potato peeler. I just use the potato peeler like a knife. I don't do like the little strokes, like the little fast strokes like most people do. So I just use it like a knife, and it's really easy. The potatoes peeled just fine. My problem was cutting them. They are really hard to cut. I'm drizzling a decent amount of olive oil over the sweet potatoes. I do not want them to dry out. I'm going to cook them in the air fryer, so I don't want them getting dry. So I'm going to use a decent amount of olive oil, and I did sprinkle a little salt over them, and now I'm just going to give them a toss and make sure that they are all coated in the olive oil. I cooked them for 15 minutes in the air fryer on 400 degrees, and all of them were nice and tender. None of them were hard, and they did not dry out on me. Here's my plate once everything was done. On my meatball sub, I had some mayo, the meatballs, some of that mozzarella cheese I shredded, and some Parmesan cheese, and that was really delicious. And these sweet potato fries were amazing. And that is it for this week's What's for Dinner. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.